Hello everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. Thanks again for coming back, I really appreciate it. Hope everyone's doing well. Summer is here, at least in this, the northern hemisphere. Kudos to winter coming in for all of my viewers in South America, down under, New Zealand, Australia, all the places that I send so much love to. But so today, this reading, I'm going to read for Neil. Asked a question, and a great question. Wants to know what will happen to organized religion as more ET information comes to light. Especially the Christian fascists who are attempting to control everyone's behavior and bodies, not to mention voting rights, and on and on and on. Yeah, he's right. So I'm thinking I'll probably use the tarot and the Lenormand for this reading, but I might grab a different deck in between. Who knows? Maybe even an oracle or so. So let me drop the camera down and I'll get grounded and get started. Okay. Okay, so I am going to start with these two decks, and then I don't know. We'll see. You know how it goes. You often open up a can of worms, but let's see how clear I can get with the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot by Los Scarabeo and the Maybe Lenormand by Ryan Edward. Okay, so the tarot first, putting the question into the cards, and I'm asking for only the truth. We're looking for the future of organized religion. Organized religion. The type of religion that tries to control because they think they know the right way for everyone. And it's devoid of a person having their own inner truth. It's that type of belief where they think that they need to be the middleman between us and our connection to the forces of love and truth, which you could also call God. So I have no negative connotations at all to the word God, because to me it's the forces of love and truth. But we're looking now at organized religion. Okay, that feels complete. My goofy way of allowing for reversals. Okay, so yeah, imagine somebody telling you, don't take a vaccine. Imagine somebody telling you, don't go to the doctor if you're ill. Or if you're a woman who gets pregnant and can't handle giving birth without it causing problems to your health, you have to do it anyway. But they don't want to support you at all. Well, okay, that popped out. So this has to do with money and abundance. Interesting. But I'm going to put it back in because I haven't got clear in my head what spread I want to use. I have the camera down kind of low, so I'm not sure what'll fit. I think with the tarot, I think I'll just go with 4 cards to show me the progression. Because I don't need to do the forces in motion and their biggest challenge, because we know what that is already. We know that they want to control, and their biggest challenge is everybody saying, I don't think so. But let's see their future. Let's look at the progression of the trajectory of their future. Organized religion. Wheel of Fortune reversed. 9 of Wands reversed. Lovers reversed. And even further into the future, the Queen of Pentacles. This brings in the element of giving birth to me. Although the Empress card could have been there, but that has more to do with, well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's dive in. With the Wheel of Fortune reversed, that brings us to that place of being stuck in a rut, having misfortune, delays. It can be a major setback in their, the way they thought things were going to go. It's also, I always think of this card as being the reap what you sow. So they want to control, if they want to control women's bodies, if they want to control other people's behavior, just like Neil is saying, and especially the vote, on and on and on and on, exactly, just like Neil said, it's they just want to control everything. Well, there's no control with this card. And especially here with the Nine of Wands reversed, because that is like the place where you're just so defensive and so exhausted that you create a disaster. And it's my card of there's no fight left. I mean, you can see how defensive, this is often the card of being a wounded warrior, which my hat goes off to if you've ever served. Thank you. Absolutely, thank you for protecting us. But this card came through reversed, so when it comes to organized religion, they don't really have any fight left in them to give. With the Lovers reversed, that brings in that element of regrets, because there's just so many arguments. This is like lost love. So they don't have a good future. The Queen of Pentacles here is a little interesting in that it does have to do with motherly, type of nurturing, like I was talking about before, and being stable. But I think, because I read directionally, and she's headed towards this way, I think that this is about all the mothers on the planet that are stable and grounded and earthly. We will rise up and figure out how to take care of ourselves, regardless of any program they're trying to bring in. So I don't see this as being good for them. I see this as being good for the feminine, the stable feminine. The women who earn their own money. And nobody gets to tell us how to live, right? Nobody gets to tell us how to live. And we have laws. So let me draw a couple more cards and see, what about in relationship to, ETs? Now we did get that Three of Cups. So this tells me, this is, again, these two cards, women rising up. I'll just do 4 more cards. Women rising, yeah. Let me draw the cards first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So with the tarot, it's coming through clearly. Women rising up, stable women rising up, in celebration together. We don't care if you're gay. We don't care if you're transgender. We don't care however you identify. We're going to back you. We're going to stand up for your rights because we're independent. The Queen of Swords is about independence. And we all understand everybody's right to choose. And so, with the Seven of Cups, it's all about options. Many, many options. And you have a choice to make. We choose our own reality. And we back each other in community, in sisterhood. And then here we have the Eight of Cups reversed. And we're not going to be afraid of, standing up and taking responsibility for ourselves. It's the Eight of Cups to me, when it's straight up, is all about taking self-responsibility and letting go and walking away if we need to. But this card here, reversed, tells me that there's such a fear of change going on with the church, with the organized religion type of, like Christian fascist or any other religion that is trying to control women, which, I think we could put Catholic religion in there, right? I mean, I think only recently the Pope said he's agreeing to birth control. But what about the last? Oh, never mind. Don't get me started. Anyway, so Eight of Cups reversed just tells me that they're really afraid of choosing, of making a. They're afraid of change to the point that this is why the options scare them. This is why pro-choice, this would be a card for pro-choice, that really scares them. But to stay in that would be stagnation. It would be just really being afraid of, well, I think what's coming through is that they're going to just continue to avoid the change, and I don't think it's going to go well for them. So let me use the Lenormand real quick. Let me move these over here. There we go. And again, that's this deck here. So let me get the card shuffled. Let's see, the future. What do we have for the future? Organized religion. How's it going to go for them? That's interesting. Yeah. Yeah. This is why I love the Lenormand. Although that Three of Cups was kind of, that could definitely have to do with money. Okay, hold on here. I'm like kind of talking out loud as I see the cards. Yeah, it's not going to be good. I don't think it's going to go well. Here's our theme. This is abuse. This, to me, has to do with abusive laws that they're trying to put in place, but I think this will be repetitively, in their future, I think they will repetitively be voted out. This ring card, knighting here from the letter to this little card here is it's called the Revelry, and to me, it's a lot of money, and people celebrating and drinking and lots of partying and money. Used to be my super spreader card when Trump was out doing his rallies, but I don't know. Maybe that's still going on, but he's still trying to. That's the only reason he's never been into any type of religion, but of course. He's done everything he could to get their backing. So, but this spread is about their future. And in the future, there's going to be a betrayal to the money that's been coming in. The snake is a major, it's betrayal, it's complications, it's things that bite and don't work out. And the sun is going to be revealing. Sometimes this card can be about success, but not with this dueling card up here, because this is a fight. So there's going to be, I think, because of the abuse, there's going to be, I think, repetitive voting that comes in to fight this like dark money that these churches are, these like could even be mega churches, mega donors, things like that. That are trying to control. It's not going to work. There's a betrayal. Things will come out. The sun reveals. It will come. The donors, the mega donors will be revealed, and it won't work out because the whip is abusive. It has to do with repetition, and it knights from the snake and then over here to the lilies, which is all about, like an older generation and an older perspective. This, to me, this card reminds me of like the Bible Belt, the Rust Belt, Bible Belt kind of. That's the feeling I get. But so they've, their heart and soul is definitely there, but it's going to be revealed where the money comes from. Interesting. Okay, so let me see if is there anything else before I close this up, because I have a couple other decks I want to use really quickly, because I still don't see anything about like the ET element here. Although this card is just very, very domestic. So it's a battle for like domestic control. But this is my answer card here. For sure it's not going to, their future is, they will be bitten just the way they've been biting. Maybe this is what they think is evil. Well, what about the money that's been abused? What about the abuse of money? And who's fighting all this? That will be revealed. And I think here's our clues. It's the Bible Belt. So, yeah. Okay, that seems clear. So I have I have one really goofy deck and one dark deck that's, if you want to hang in another 5 minutes or so, we might get some giggles. So, this deck here. Archie McPhee's super awesome future fortune cards. So here's the deck here. And I grabbed this just because it shows, let's see, do I have, yeah, I have it right side up. There is an ET card in here, but it's, the meaning of it is around travel. But if we just go with the images, we can see, like, what's organized religion going to do as more ET information comes to light? I mean, because there has to be intelligence, of course. You have to be pretty narrow-minded to think that there isn't a higher intelligence out there than we have on Earth. Okay, so the future for organized religion. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Ooh, here we go. There's the secret order right there. The money. So this is aligning with the Lenormand. And here's the snake. Interesting. So it'll be shocking for them. Very shocking. And it will break things apart, especially the money. I mean, all we have to do is look at the image here. Money. Church, military, outer space, secrets. This card is all about the secrets. So as the secrets come out, I think that they're just going to double down and call it evil. I think that they're going to do everything they can to like misalign or malign, I'm sorry, would be the right word, malign ETs. Interesting. Yeah, so this would be the information coming out. It will bring in, the information coming out will bring in more certainty. This could be like naval, then again, the naval, I mean, I just have to think, like, if I were in charge of the military, on any branch of the military, and I wanted to do some testing to see if they're awake and on their toes, I I might throw some weird kind of like radar. I don't know. I might have done something to make these Navy guys go, just to see, like, are they watching? Make them go, what is that? What is that? That could be on one level. On another level, the Navy itself could be testing. It could be the Air Force testing, and the Navy picks it up, all right? But at least it looked like they were on their toes. But I think that's what this brings in, because this has to do with information, and this to me is more like what happened in the ocean. Well, it was the Navy that saw the blips on the radar. This has to do with independently thinking. That's interesting. Independently thinking, and then they decide where their loyalties lie. So I'm not getting like that ET card. Oh, there it is. Yeah, okay. So we're going to have some people who independently think, and there's going to be others who are just going to stay loyal to the order of the whatever it is. But I think, honestly, though, with these cards, I think we could be a little divided. Like dogs and cats don't always get along, but some of them get along great. Some of them love each other very much. So I think we're going to see a mix. But as far as like how is it going to go for the church, as far as like controlling, if they're going to be, if they're going to stay controlling, I don't see that they're going to be successful, because remember, we've got, secrets coming out, people breaking up with the fact that they're controlling, and it's going to be shocking for them. This could be a little bit of an ET card too as well, but yeah. So anyway, so there's that. Then this other deck, it's called, here it is. It's called the Dark Mirror. There's it came with a little book, but like 7 different languages, so I just took out this little book, and I might have to read out of it if I can't understand the cards myself, but let's just draw 3 cards to see how's it going to go. And then this will be like the most thorough reading I can do at this time. I didn't put a time frame on it, but it looks like to me eventually it's not going to bode well for them. But let's see. What's going to happen to organized religion? Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Bride in a cage, blinded to pain, and today for tomorrow. Wow, this is really creepy. Check that out. It's like Halloween or something. Bride in a cage. That one I'm definitely going to have to read. I have a little bit of an intuition about it, more like on a personal level. So on a personal level, I'm feeling like it's, the right to abortion if you need it, but being like locked up in a place that's not going to go well. But let me look it up really quick and read it and see what... Okay, so as far as like stages go, it's the denial stage. Yeah. Tomorrow will be better even if today is hell. Yeah, not really. Did we die waiting for the perfect day? Or were we never alive? And it's about going dark. Yeah. When we put the good of our life just in our expectations, we can dismiss the present, waiting for the dawn we know will arrive. The future becomes a shopping cart. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, so I feel like it does have to do with the denial of a woman's right to to manage her own body. And this blinded to pain, that I think that has to do with just being really numb, and that, if you're numb, of course you can be cruel. This is another card of denial, the stage of denial. Yeah. Feeling so broken that it makes no difference to be whole. Yeah. Well, I don't see any. Yeah, this is just like I said. It's about numbness. So it's not going to go well for them. And then the today for tomorrow feels kind of like this card as well. Number 32. So that's the very last. No, second. No. Yeah, very last card in the deck. Now, this is a card of acceptance. Mother or daughter, or maybe twins, it says, or the same person in different times. Wow. So it's a better stage where they're having to sacrifice the present in order to secure a better future. That's what ants do. That's what cicadas do. Okay. Either choice holds a bitter taste, it says. It's like watching a child play. Shouldn't she study? And if she were studying, wouldn't she regret not playing more? Yeah, so it's dualistic. This is all about duality. Being stuck in duality. But at least there's an acceptance to, yeah, we're in a dualistic earth here. On a dualistic earth, unitive beings having a dualistic experience. If that doesn't blow your mind, I don't know what does. So anyway, there's no thinking outside the box here is what I'm getting. And being very numbed out to what women really want and care about. So it's not going to go well. It just denial, and then a little bit of acceptance. So, yeah. I don't see them as being successful. So I think I've used about every system that makes sense besides some oracle cards or something like that. Other oracle cards besides this deck. But if you have any further questions on this, let me know. But it doesn't look good to me for them. So, okay, I'm going to get this uploaded. Thanks, you guys. Take good care. Bye.